or who those are that need a bit of help and support and need more coaching and development to really get up to the level they need to be successful. And that's where most leaders and managers focus, the top 10%, the bottom 10%. It's a really typical trait in nearly every business. But they tend to forget when they do that, there's this whole chunk of people in the middle, the 80% of the business. Now, I know a lot of people focus on the 80-20 rule, which can be really useful in some areas. But in this instance, that 80% of your workers, quite often a lot of them are your quiet superstars. And they're the ones that we call lateral achievers. They're the ones that come in every day. They don't want to have a promotion, but they want to do their jobs really well. And they might have been doing them really well for the last 5 years, maybe even 10 years. But these people, like the rest of your workforce, also need to feel engaged and recognised. You really want these people to feel valued because quite often they hold your core processes. They could be someone hiding at the back end of payroll. They could be at the back end of HR. They could be managing the manufacturing process, but they sit behind the scenes and no one really talks to them, but they get everything right and they do it really well. And they're quite often your lateral achievers. They don't want to change the job, but they would like to have more responsibility, more scope, some recognition, and probably some further training as well, so they can actually grow their breadth of experience and work and add more value back to the business. But they're so often overlooked until a business loses lots of them and they suddenly realise processes that used to work really well are falling over. They're getting gaps, they're getting holes, deadlines aren't being met, things are breaking. And it's when you lose that core group of your employees that you start to notice that you should have focused on them earlier.